Yeah, so today I'm just going to be commenting on something that a visual artist sent to me recently. So this visual artist applied for an open call, and after application deadline had closed, the gallery reached out to all the applicants and was like, now this gallery is like very far. Imagine you're based in Lagos and then the gallery is based somewhere in Kaduna, right? And then the gallery reached out to all the applicants. I was like, okay, thank you for applying, all of that. However, artists will be responsible for the delivery of their works to and from the gallery, including insurance, right? So we would like you to indicate if you're able to cover the delivery of your works to the gallery and from the gallery if the work does not sell. And this artist said before reaching out to me, he had already just replied them. I was like, oh, I'm sorry, I cannot afford to cover the delivery of my works to the gallery and back. Just because probably during application, he thought that the gallery would do that based on the distance. I mean, even if it is outside of the country, it is possible for you as a visual artist to think that. And then they are telling you, oh, we are sorry, we cannot cover it. So, and then he started feeling bad. That was what he told me, like, oh, I'm feeling bad now. They might think I'm not serious. I don't like how I'm feeling now. And the first thing I told him was that you shouldn't have sent that message that you could not afford delivery of your works to and from, because now that you've indicated it, your work is not going to be reviewed as part of the works that were sent in for application, because that was the goal. That was what they also wanted to do. They wanted to save themselves the time of reviewing all these works, select your work, and then you now come and tell us, oh, I'm sorry, I cannot cover the logistics of my work to your gallery. However, what this artist should have done is don't reply if you don't want to lie. If you don't want to like tell them, oh, I can deliver when you know you don't have money. Don't reply. And another strategy you could have done is you would have just replied them, oh yes, I am able to cover the delivery of my works to and from the gallery, even though you know that you might not be able to cover the delivery of your works to and from the gallery. Now, the reason why that is good, why telling them you can afford to deliver your works to and from when you know you could not, is because you stand the chance of your works being reviewed. Now, if your work is reviewed, you stand another chance of it being selected. If your work is now being selected, you have a sort of leverage, right? They might love your work so much and be like, oh, now that you are telling us after we selected you that you cannot cover the delivery of your works to and from, the gallery can probably subsidize. The gallery, we have a branch here. Please deliver your works here, and then we'll help you deliver it to our space in Kaduna or wherever, or UK. And then they can give you options that you can now pick from. And who knows, before that time, you might have even made sales. So be strategic. Be strategic.